When one door closes, another one opens. So about 2 months went by, and the Sultan, who has tried to, this guy right here, who's very active, go ahead and declared a holy war on me. That's a pain in the butt. However, then he no sooner did that than he declared a holy war on his, or a war on his emperor, on this guy. Fine, this guy's got 18,000 troops, so this guy will probably take care of him himself. People have joined my holy war in protection of it. That means that while I'm in a holy war, my vassal levies will go down because I'm defending against a holy war. That makes it a perfect time to take on somebody else. And so I'm looking at Poland, thinking that Poland might be a great opportunity. I got to march my armies down there anyway, declare war, go after Bourbon or Burgundy. Burgundy is just a single province, so Bourbon seems like the better option. Go ahead and declare war for this, try to conquer this, and deal with that at the same time. So, why not? So we're going to raise everything. We want to deal with the Polish war first and kind of let our allies and let the Sultan deal with their own issues. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and take all this troops in and try to fight this sucker on two fronts. Alrighty, and we're going to slow it down because there's a lot going on now. A lot going on. Get all my boats over here. I'm doing this the old-fashioned way. There's a hotkey for this, which would make this more entertaining, so maybe I need to look into that. Move. Move. Didn't really recover, but this holy war would put me in a great spot. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, where are we going after? King of Poland. He's calling in his allies. This, again, could go very poorly for me, but he's fighting on all fronts. And we're going for Bourbon, which is down here. So maybe we don't need these boats. We will just march. 4,000 troops down to there. These boats, then, just park them for now. We'll find a use for them, I'm sure. As these armies up here clump up, and we'll just see what happens. Go ahead and get rid of these lieges, levies. Don't think I'll need these boats, but we'll put them over there anyway. My brother, the Duke of Essex, has gone ahead and declared a war on Sweden, so he's occupied-o, which is good, because when he's not occupied, he's thinking about ways to overthrow me. I prefer him be thinking of ways to fight the Swedes. Alright, let's get this war goal against Poland underway. Okay, he has the war goal. Pretty fat stacked over there. And just let that thing... If I lose that province also, it's not that big of a deal. In fact, if I could parlay the loss of that province and pick up these provinces here, I would make that trade in a heartbeat. Patient. Alright, we don't want to suffer attrition, and we want to get on the war goal. Alright, we'll see. We'll see if the Poles decide to make a big deal out of this. We have now lost the war goal there, but allies are coming. And this guy's fighting... He's fighting him. Where is he getting all these troops? Is it event spawn? No, vassals. Abbasid Empire. Interesting. Very interesting. Again, he can have it. That province has caused me nothing but a pain in the rear. So if he wants it, he can have it. Okay, get with the main army. I don't know why you keep suffering attrition everywhere you go. Now, I would love to have been in that battle, but we're going to lose a battle there. So be it. If it wears them down, we can make use of that. We have a siege victory there. I do have enough to hire mercenaries if I need to. else has he called? Oh, not those guys. He's just going to keep hitting them. This is brutal. This is painful to watch. But like I said, they can have him. He's going to Bordeaux. So my guess is he'll come running up here to try to fight. And that's fine with me. We're on slow speed. Probably should have gone to Bourbon. Give myself more of a distance away from his army. But he's going for the war goal now. So that'll be a nice distraction. Just finished a keep up here. Cool. He's going to go for the war goal, which should buy us some time. He'll run out of here once that war goal is being sat on. Oh, I had an alliance. No, I don't have an alliance anymore with this fine lady. Offer non-aggression pact. How's my brother doing? Not well. Sucks for him. Obviously, if he wins that, it comes into the domain, but he just creates a lot of drama. All right, we're down here sieging back our war goal here. So the king of Middle Francia is helping a brother out. His armies are starting to pile up. Hopefully they'll come in one at a time. Yeah, come here. Participant. Okay. So we're now fighting. Really? That's garbage. So Crusader King's blocking us at every chance. Winning this goal now seems like a really important thing to do. No, don't go that way. Run this way. Whatever. I don't care about you. Are we actually sieging this? Good lord. Alright, let's see if he can chase me down. If he can, this will be bad. He'll be here and I'll be there. Come on, move it. We'll have enough and we'll be in the mountains. Is he going to get me? No way! No way! Oh, this game. What a joke. I'm alright with losing that property, but I wanted to parlay the two into something meaningful. And the fact that that happened is truly garbage. Truly garbage. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, let's marry these two. Something. Could have rushed over there, but the luck I'm having, it wouldn't have made a difference. He could have won that. If I'd rushed over there, we could have won that. I'm tempted to just let this war goal go and get out of this area. It's been nothing but problems. It's distracted me from England, where the power base is, and this is just going to be a constant problem for me. And it's forcing me to focus in an area that I really have very little potential in, and the game clearly doesn't want me to be. Handsome is always a way to make someone feel good about themselves. I got a victory somewhere. Oh, yeah. Whoop-de-doo-dah. Whoopity-day. Not going to put Duke of Essex in that role. Never put somebody in a spy master who hates you. I need to probably be discovering plots here, because I'm pretty sure people are not in love with me. Unbelievable. We're just trying to do a little damage here for no good reason. He's about to get smashed again. I could have joined him. This is not going to work, but I'm just throwing myself at him now. I'll get there just too late. Hopefully he'll retreat to me. No, he didn't. He didn't retreat to me. Dangerous factions because I'm so weakened. So this war needs to just be over. He's won. Congratulations. The game chose you. You suck. I hate you. That blows. So we've just had a string of really bad events. We have dangerous factions now, which happens when you get weak, is internally your enemies multiply. And it did not burn down. This should have been burning down the whole time. It didn't. We've got some issues here. We need to start worrying about our internal strength, less our external strength. And that means passing on opportunities and try to rebuild. That Poland War loss was a garbage loss again as well. Essentially what occurred was there was a succession change here somehow, some way, and so the war just ended inconclusively. Done. And it was a holy war, so that shouldn't have made a big difference, but it did, and it ended. So I had the advantage. He was sending over disfragmented armies. I had already sieged half the provinces. I probably could have won that in another 8-9 months. And then whatever happened to down south wouldn't have mattered. But instead, he got out of it inconclusively. And this guy is at war with this dude who's got plenty of troops to do everything he needs. But the Abbasids are all the way over here. And they have rebellions. And so rather than bring his 18,000 troops over here and solve this problem for me, he just stayed where he was at. So we've got a host of issues now. We need to take a minute and start to really protect the empire, if you will. You see, nobody likes me. Nobody likes me. Short reign, crown authority, vicious rumors. Everybody's working against me. And so the money is going to be poured into trying to get these guys off my back. Who's being particularly problematic is right here. The Duke of Brittany, who is my uncle. Oh, now he's a kinsman. He has a claim. Is that affecting him? Title claimant. It is affecting him. Now, when he dies, that won't be passed on. So this guy, who will inherit everything, won't have that issue. But until then, we need to start figuring out what to do with this guy. Let's make him master of the hunt. Let's send him some money. Let's offer a non-aggression pact, and that should eliminate him as a threat from the factions. Yeah, my troops are recovering. Come on, bro. Okay, so we need to go through a period of time. Oh, my troops are still... I don't have time for that. My troops are still somehow raised. So we need to let this burn off. We need to recover our income. We need to invest in our main domain, and we need to look for more opportunities for a little while. My brother, my uncle, is preoccupied. That's good. Let him continue to get preoccupied. He can lose. This is bad for tax revenue and whatnot, but man, I need to recover. This is not a good time for my kingdom. Losing my king during that double war, everything has gone wrong. For the last, I don't know how long we've been recording, everything has gone wrong. And so we need to just take a minute, take a breath, and focus internally for a little while. All right? All right. So we've lost our claim on Mead. Lost our claim on Poits. Still can push Wessex, but I'm really helping the Count of Devon. The King of France hasn't died. I've managed to reduce the factioning. Most of the vassal levies have dropped pretty significantly. And now we have a prepared invasion in 884 by this guy. He's got 1,000 troops to begin with, but he'll get, he'll have as many as 3,400 plus 6 to 12,000 that he'll event spawn in the meantime. That's fantastic. My uncle really doesn't like me. He lost a war against the Swedes. Waiting for him to die. I mean that in the most affectionate way possible. But I need him to die because he's pretty much just a problem now. So things have not been going better. I took a sip of tea. Today it's Twining's Lapsang Souchong. And the prepared invasion went away, which means it's time to find a target. We've burned off almost all of the levy issues. I've pretty much got the factioning relatively under control. There's no business why this guy is in any kind of faction. That's annoying. They want to lower crown authority. If they were to force my hand, I could do that. Right now, people don't love me, and there's really no reason other than most of them have claims, right? So when I look at this guy, what's causing him to hate me? Title claimant, right? He's also ambitious. And this, of course, is my half-brother. So we're still waiting on this king to die, really is the key. But now his son is of age, so we won't be able to press the claim even if we wanted to. So this brings us back to a Saxon attack. Of course, Saxony is low on money, but can put 18,000 troops on the field. He's already fighting some wars elsewhere, so he's here already with some troops. And that's about it. So just don't necessarily have what I need to do anything particularly well. Still feel a bit hemmed in. I could take on the Swedes. They're still fighting a bunch of wars. But already have 2,000 troops here. I'd love to kick the Swedes out of England. Love, 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 love it. But I don't think it's going to happen. So I could holy war for Moray. What are you? Pagan? That could be an easy win. That could be a really easy win. We might need to do that. That might be what we do. Holy war for Moray. Let's get these guys on boats. Boat. Get them up there. This is one advantage of using the retinue. And just the retinue. I'm going to land the retinue here. Go to Atoll. Saddle my horse. Start moving this way. When do I get there? 8th of July. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Stop. Slow this sucker down. Step. Nope. You got there early. Why? Do I have an organizer? Oy. Alright, this will start clicking that back up again. Okay, let's try that again. We're going to get there the 9th of August. So on the 6th of August, we're just going to stop. We're going to see if this allows us to pull this off. This will be a surprise attack. He'll only be able to raise 400 troops. Declare war. Holy war. Boom. Who's this guy? Now, how does he have 1,600? Event spawn. Event spawn. Event spawn. Naturally. Event spawn. Event spawn. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I gotta be honest with you. Totally and utterly ridiculous. What you gonna do? Gonna quit? No. You're gonna take it on the nose and you're gonna figure out how to fix it. This war might take a little bit longer. If he turns on these guys, I might be in trouble. These are just light infantry. They're not particularly all that good. It won't be hard. And if a bunch of the other pagans join this war, this could get out of hand pretty quick. That'll be enough for now. Get on the boats quickly. Get up. Yeah, he's attacking. He is attacking. Because why not? Why wouldn't you attack? Great. I'm glad you won't give up. Where are you going to go to? Let's go there. And I'll land my troops there. This is going to cost me a pretty penny because I'm going to have to refurbish all these troops. They're heading to Atoll. Boom. That war would have gone... It would be over. We'd already be done. Except he event spawned instantly a bunch of troops. Which makes perfect sense because why wouldn't you? And now I'm going to pay hefty to recuperate that. And I'm quite positive others will jump in on that. All right. One good thing just happened. The Duke of Brittany died. Now his kinsman takes over. His kinsman is too far removed for me to have a title claimant. And so I got one less person who hates me. Currently, I sort of hate myself. So he's going to load up there and come to my land. That's fine. That's a foolish move. We're going to land, quick siege, and be done with this. We can't let this get out of hand. This has already been kind of ridiculous, quite frankly. Should not have been difficult at all. At all. We're just looking for anything. Now, this is tribal, so I won't keep it. Get these troops on there. Boom. 4 days. Done. 4 days. Done. Game, set, match. Stand down. Please go get my retinue, my sad, pathetic retinue. Upgrade to a castle. Do it. I have a faction issue now. I really shouldn't have a faction issue, quite frankly. This guy has no business being in a faction. He's 84. The game's gone mad. Absolutely mad. Count of Derby. I'm not going to fight for your Count of Derby. What I will do... Are you in that faction? We're going to find that faction. And pull out these fine people. There's an independence faction now. This is just... so stupendous. So stupendous. He should dump out here in a minute. Get on the boats. Get on the boat. Get on the boat. Dump these. Thank you for your assistance. Alright, that was a fairly useless little war. But it proves that there's opportunity out there if you look hard enough. I don't even know what I'm going to do with this land, but it is what it is. I think we're going to continue to try to campaign mostly in England. Hispania has not gone well for us. There's too many people to deal with in Hispania. We did pick up. We're gonna have to land these people. Let's see if I can land. Invite to court. Will you come? Hi. I might set up my heir up here. Hi. I married him off to an Irish lady down here, whose heir is now my grandson. So we're going to play that move again. Just keep playing that move over and over and over again. If I grant him the bishop, it does... It makes him... it takes him off of succession. I've got 2 heirs to spare. Maybe that's not a terrible idea. We're just going to give him the city for right now to make sure that he's landed. And we will find someone else to make the bishop. The bishopric. There's an old man. Hi, old man. Spy master. Boom. Alright, factions. This guy should fall out of this faction now. He's got no business being in it. That's the dry throat. Okay. Okay. Buchanan will go there. 86. There's nothing he can do to me. So here we are. Just chilling out. This guy is trying to kill somebody. It allows me to righteously imprison him, but he's pretty powerful. It would split the realm. I'd have to fight a civil war. He does have money, but he actually kind of likes me, so I'm just going to let him do his thing, offer a non-aggression pact, keep him out of factions. This faction should have folded. It didn't. That's annoying. Send gift. Award title. Trying to get these factions weakened. Send gift. Hate wasting your money this way, but great. Wonderful. Accepted my pack. So we're going to just now sit tight for a minute. Let that burn off. Let this recover. And and look for another opportunity. That was a pretty chintzy win. But at this point, it's all we can take, right? In this game, you ebb and you flow. You get strong, you get weak. And you got to deal with being both. When you're big, you think, I can just win, 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 win. But the game will conspire against you. It's worked in our favor sometimes. It works against you. It's not a conspiracy. It's just crappy luck. And listen, we haven't forgotten. We haven't forgotten. We know what it's like. So someday we will try again. And when we win, it'll be a triumphant moment. Your losses make your victories that much sweeter. All right, I found a way that I could request a claim. Requested a claim on the petty kingdom of Mumu, which is a terrible name for a kingdom. It comes with 2 provinces. I've got the claim here. It's a strong claim. It'll probably put them both underneath me, but they've only got about 600 troops, so this should be a relatively easy war. I won't call my allies into the war just yet. But we'll do it now. We'll gather up our forces. My guess is they'll probably come down here and land some troops there. That's fine. Just grabbing what I can. Boom, 500 troops. That's our main body of the army. That should be enough. Let's get over here. You can cross the land bridge here, so you don't need a boat. Which I don't know why you don't need a boat here, but you do need one there. Other than maybe historical reasons. I don't know. Alright, we've gathered up quite a little army here. And this should be a quick little war. We're going to make sure that she doesn't land down here. Cause a havoc. Boom. That's where your troops came from, so this is the easy win. We're going to go ahead and smash her army. Why do I care? Did you inherit? No. Still waiting on my uncle to die. He's a real curmudgeon. Alright, where are you headed? Alright, we're going to go ahead and siege this. Boom. And then hit him one more time. I want to be a falconer. I want that marshal. I like this. Okay. I'll take it. Smash the army again. Smash it again. Come down here, finish the capital. She wants... have a buzzard. Gain 1 learning. I don't know if I gained that. It could have been my court physician. Alright, let's finish this siege. Good lord. Today has been a difficult day. But hopefully we've put some things in place that should chill the heck out. Let's march these guys back. Boom. Okay. So I've just come over as now kind of Duke of Mamu. I'm going to call it Munster. So the Britain language for Mamu is Munster. These people now become my vassals. Although they hate me. And for good reason. This one hates me a little bit. I could raise her. She's actually the wife of my heir. So one of the reasons I wanted to take this over was to make sure it was inside the empire. She's pregnant. That's my grandson. Boom. And now I can raise her to grant landed title Duchy of Munster. Boom. That will take away her ambition. She'll love me. It makes my son the Duke of Munster. Makes them an obvious alliance. Keeps it in the fam. It's good for me. She's Irish, so she'll never really be all that into me. And I've got basically 10 years for her to love me, and then she'll go back to hating me. But we fam. So hopefully that'll be good enough. So that little war worked out all right. Gives us a foothold into Ireland. But at some point, we're going to have to keep pushing these guys out. He's taken a long time to win that war. Man. Oh my, that's almost 30,000 troops. I mean, just like... Why? But he's having trouble here. Let's raise the boats and see what I can see. Why are you having trouble? 2,800 troops here. I don't know. Alrighty. There you go. As soon as I started drinking my Lapsang Souchong tea, things started looking up. So I picked up that claim here for the wife of my heir. Okay. Her son is already of my dynasty. There's my heir. She had a claim on Ortho. So we went ahead and went to war and incorporated him. He, of course, he's somehow okay with this, but he reports to her, so she is in charge of him. Then we took on a war with Wessex. We won it, except at the last moment, the claim I was pressing, which was the Duke of Devon's, it was this man's, he died at the last minute. Just as I was about to win, 98%, about to win, boom, he dies, lose the claim, war ends inconclusively. His son takes over. His son has a weak claim. That's not good enough. Wessex has to be in a world of hurt for me to pull that off, so that sucked. But I just pulled off, I found a dynasty member, this fine lady. She's my kinsman. She had a husband who was a mayor, and she had a claim on Paus. It's Welsh, so it's probably I don't know. She had a claim. Because she's my dynasty and I press her claim and she's of my dynasty, she gets the dukedom and boom, becomes gets incorporated into my empire. Now, her heir, who will inherit all of this, is mayor down in Tours. So that's a little bit messy. It could mean that he actually moves his capital down here if he wants to and becomes more of a merchant republic, but I don't care. The point is, it's in the empire now. She's got the cancer, so I had to press that hard. She is a title claimant, but she won't last long enough for it to matter. She won't last till 910. So for the rest of her life, she'll be adversary. She'll be an advocate. She'll be my advocate. So it's going swimmingly in the British Isles, right? We picked up this province, we picked up 3 here, and now we've made our way into Wales. Saxony continues to make incursions. They're growing their base in Wales. I haven't been able to kick out the Swedes yet, but I'm starting to grow in a little bit of confidence here. My own power base hasn't really grown, so although I'm managing more lands, I'm not all that much stronger at the moment. I've not been able to pick up any domains directly, and that's a bit of a problem. But at least we're making some progress somewhere. And of course, I've utterly ignored down here, and by ignoring the Umayyads, they've done nothing but conquer into Italy and now up into Provence. So the Umayyads continue to just get nasty, nasty, nasty. And they're at 21,000 troops right now. So I'm not helping check them at the moment, and they are just having their way with Southern Europe at the moment. So that's going to be a problem, but at this point I need to build my power base up here pretty quick and get to primogeniture. This Gavelkin stuff, I got to stop dividing my lands and start investing in my lands to build up a stronger power base, because this just ain't sustainable. Alright? So good things are happening, but the world is full and rife with fear.